I am broadcasting 3, 2. Hold on.
Oh my god. Okay, Connor, you need to say
Now.
okay. What's going on, guys? It's Cree from ConanCri Shinies, or Twitch viewers, YouTube subscribers, whatever you are to our channel, because this is going on our channel as well. So it's ConanCri.
Yeah.
Shiny.
Yeah,
And
I'm here as well, so.
yeah, we're just doing like a discussion video, and we're discussing like overalls, megas, what's going to be coming up, possible megas and stuff, and our opinions on some of the megas and stuff so far, stats, abilities, all that sort of stuff, and just giving you an overview of our channel and how our activities going and stuff, and our inactivity. So we're going to start off the stream by discussing a bit.
I'll
Yeah.
show you. This is our Twitch, so you know. We're not live streaming so much on it as now, but we will be in the future, as we're planning on getting capture cards if we get like enough subscribers. If you guys want better quality and stuff. Not only that, like we might be live streaming some Nuzlocke and stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, so we're probably just going to start off by saying like thanks to the guy who made our banner. Connor will show you his Twitter now on screen.
Okay, this is the guy who made our awesome new banner.
So everyone go follow him if you're watching this right now, and go follow us as well to keep up to date with our content.
This is our Twitter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got a picture of a Swanner. Cree's favourite Pokemon. Anyway, right, so our channel's been doing pretty well. I mean, 73 subscribers, that's quite a lot for us. I mean, yeah, that's quite a lot for us, and especially to get 4,000 views, well, 4,589 views. I mean, that's a hell of a lot. I mean, our Pyro videos got 1,448, and that is really, really good, so thank you very much, guys.
Yeah, like the Pyro video did like really well at the start of X and Y, so when Araz comes out, we're probably gonna be doing like a lot more shinies and stuff for yeah, to get more, because obviously people like those sort of videos when the games first come out, so we're probably gonna do like loads of shinies when the game comes out.
Yeah, so
not just for views, but
let us know what shinies you want us to try and find, like, because if you want to see a certain shiny pop up out of the grass or Friend Safari or whatever, we'll hunt for it for you to see what it's like, and we might even give it away, you know, for you to get a chance to win it. So yeah.
Yeah, so I think we'll just start discussing about megas and our opinions and stuff on them so far.
Time to go to Serbia. Okay.
I think I sent you a link. Yeah, you should have it.
So these are obviously all the megas been confirmed for Oraz and
so far.
Well, yeah, so far, and we're going to discuss them going down one by one. So we'll start off with, you know,
Sceptile.
Yeah, Sceptile.
Mega Sceptile. Yeah. Well, I mean, its typing's good. Grass Dragon, as obviously everyone knows, Grass Dragon's like a good typing because it's like the first Grass Dragon type.
Obviously, it'll get destroyed by ice types.
Yeah, it's 4 times weak to ice, so that's kind of unfortunate. But it's a new typing, so it's going to change the metagame a bit. But its ability, Lightning Rod, is pretty bad considering it's 4 times resists electric anyway. So it's a really pointless ability. So I guess Game Freak did it just to underpower this Mega like a little bit because it is a bit OP, I guess. And on Cerebri, they haven't actually revealed like any stat boost or decreases to it yet, according to Cerebri anyway. I don't know if anyone else has. I think Pokebeach might. I think it gets like a boosted special attack on Pokebeach. I think I'm not entirely too sure, but yeah, I think its overall design is pretty good. Anyway, it's alright.
Yeah,
anyway.
I think it looks good in game. It didn't look too good in the Koro scan. I mean, I don't think it looked much different, but when I seen it in game, I could see the difference.
Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. It looks alright.
Yeah.
There's quite a lot of gameplay of it as well. It shows off
Ye-
quite nicely.
mm,
So I guess we'll move on to Mega Swampert.
Now, Cree is choosing Mega Sapphire and I'm choosing Swampert, because what we do is when a new Pokemon game is revealed, we decide what starter we're going to choose and we can't go away from that. For example, in X and Y, I decided to go with Fennekin and Chris decided to go with, was it Chespin?
Yeah,
And then
I mean,
Chris's brother decided to go with the Froakie, so we all get different ones and we usually battle every now and again to see how we're getting on. But yeah, so let's get on to with all its typing and stuff. So
well, it retains its water ground typing, so it doesn't really change much there. But water ground is a pretty good at typing for Swampert anyway, because it completely resists electric type attack. But it is 4 times weak to grass, so that's kind of unfortunate. But it's quite bulky. It's not too bulky. It's alright though, and gets a huge boost to its attack stat. That's all it says on Cerebi.
its
It does.
ability.
Oh yeah, Swift Swim. Swift Swim is
Does
a good
that
ability.
increase the whole team's speed if it's water types? I'm not too sure what it does, but is that what it does?
No, if it's raining, its speed, Mega Swampert's speed increases. So
Okay.
gets like a huge boost at speed. I mean, I don't think Swampert's known as like a really speedy Pokemon, so
I thought it
it's
was
quite good.
defensive.
Yeah, it looks pretty defensive in its Mega, but it only says it gets a attack boost, so that's gonna give more priority to stab Earthquakes, stab
Yeah.
other water type moves. I guess it's not too many water type moves, just that physical, but. I think Swampert's usually known to be a physical attacker, not really a special attacker as much. But its overall design's pretty good. I think it's quite good. It's changed quite a lot. It's
It looks
huge.
like a
It's
gorilla.
bulky. Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks really bulky. But overall, its design's pretty good.
Yeah.
So
Mega
let's move on
Slowbro.
to Mega Slowbro. So it
Personally,
retains its.
I don't like the
Yeah.
design of Mega Slowbro. I don't know about you, Chris. What do you think of it?
It didn't really change too much. It sort of it gets like that tail thing off it, but it sort of eats it more. So it doesn't. It sort of makes sense, but I don't really think the design is amazing. Like, I know it's sort of towards its ability, shell armor, which I'll get onto in a second. But it does retain its water psychic typing, and it's all right, I guess.
I suppose
It's
that's a
weak
pretty
to-
good typing, to be fair, though.
Yeah, it is a good typing, but it is weak to quite a lot of stuff like
Yeah.
grass, electric, dark, ghost, and bug. I think that's all its weaknesses. So it's not too much of a bad typing. I mean, Slowbro is known to be quite bulky, especially, but it is quite a good Mega anyway. I guess it can change the meta game a
Chris.
bit because Slowbro, yeah.
Do you know it doesn't make sense? It
What?
is heavier than Swampert.
What?
I'm not joking.
How?
I'm actually not joking.
Doesn't it float? Like,
Mm,
it doesn't float, but it sort of just bounces on its tail.
yeah. We like to call Slowbro Paul.
Yeah,
You know,
Mega
after,
Paul.
after
I need to get one
Hayden's
of those.
video. Yeah, we decided
Yeah, I
to
don't
call
know if you've ever seen Hayden's video, but Paul. He calls it Slowbro Paul. It's like the perfect name for it.
Yeah.
So let's just get on to its ability. So it's got shell armor, which I believe it prevents critical hits from any moves. I think. I
Suppose
believe. Yeah.
that's good in your way, Chris, because Chris always gets critical hits on him. He's
I always
really
get crits
unlucky.
against me.
Really
But
unlucky.
its ability does obviously match its design. I mean, you could imagine it having shell armor because it has literally shell armor on it. So, I mean, they couldn't really give it another ability, I suppose. I mean, it's pretty obvious why they gave it that.
Yeah.
And it has a boosted defense, special attack, and I believe that's it. So, boosted defense, special attack, that's good for Slowbro because it's usually bulky anyway.
Okay.
And its special attack, it's good because it's got access to the Scold, Psychic, I think. I don't know what people run. I know people run Scold on it, but it's got some big boosts there to some of its main stats.
Okay, let's move on to Mega Sableye. The fourth Mega confirmed, and oh no, was it yeah, it was the fourth because Diancie got confirmed. Um, Mega Sableye. Personally, I don't really like its design. I think it's, I don't know. I think Chris likes the design, but I'm not really too fussed on it. What do you think on it?
Well, it's quite basic. I mean, it's not really a massive change. They just sort of gave it a jewel. I think they mainly did this design just because of the fact that people using competitive Sableyes in X and Y just usually use them as bulk and just to lay off some Will-O-Wisps and stuff. So
What
they
tier
obviously
is
probably.
what tier is Sableye in? Sorry to interrupt. But
I think it's. I don't know. If it might be UU because quite a lot of people use it, but it's either UU or RU. It's probably going to move up a few tiers when ORAS comes out.
yeah.
But it does. It is great. It's all right design. It's not too amazing, but obviously they gave it that jewel because of its. Which I'll get onto in a minute. It gets quite a big boost to its stats like defense and stuff. It retains its Dark Ghost typing, which is I think Sableye's. I think Sableye might be the only Dark Ghost, and it's quite a good typing really because there's not really too many weaknesses against Mega Sableye. I think Bug, Fairy is it? I think because in Ruby and Sapphire and that,
Fucking hell!
Bug
Its
was
jewel weighs a ton. It weighs more
by
than
what?
it weighs more than Slowbro.
354.9 LPS. That's huge.
Exactly. I think it's its jewel that does that because it obviously
Yeah, I don't think Sableye was ever that big. Well, it gets okay, right. So it gets an increased defense and special attack, but a decreased speed. But Sableye was always known to be quite a slow Pokemon anyway. It had like a 40 base speed or something. It was pretty bad anyway, so it wouldn't outspeed anything. But obviously that big jewel's going to slow it down even more, probably by about 10, 20 points. So it will be really slow. But getting a huge defense boost is quite big because this thing is quite bulky for setting up Willows and stuff, and getting a special attack boost there. It's not the best of the best. I mean, Sableye doesn't really use special attack. He's more of just the setup and taunter. And yeah, I think he has stuff like Shadow Sneak, Foul Play and stuff, but I don't think people usually use special attacks on Sableye, so it's not too good. We did miss out its ability though, Magic Bounce, which bounces back state moves such as Will-O-Wisp, Thunder Wave. If you use it on it, it'll bounce it back and it'll hit you instead of hitting it.
That's pretty decent because I have a Banette and I use moves like Will-O-Wisp, so I don't know how I'd really get past this. Obviously, I'd use another move, but I mean, it's still pretty good ability to use in battle.
Yeah, I think it's I think that's sort of Sableye's weakness in the past as well. If you set up a status condition against it, Sableye's going to go down pretty fast because it's usually used as wall. But now because it's got Magic Bounce and a boost to its defense, it's going to be pretty hard to take down.
Yeah.
So that's quite a good mega.
Plus, it can kind of throw you off. Say if you had a sent out a Pokemon with Will-O-Wisp on it, it could kind of it could throw you off. I mean,
you could switch out onto it. Might make you make a few wrong decisions or something, stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay, let's move on to Mega Sharpedo. One of the new
Which
ones.
Is my favourite Mega so far. To be fair, I was looking forward to Mega Sharpedo for a while. So
the design looks amazing. It looks decent. I mean, yeah, it just looks pretty cool.
They haven't changed it too much, I guess. Like, sort of just gave it like sharper fangs and more of those like stars, yellow stripes, and horns on its face, which I think is actually due to gender, I believe, because in the trailer they didn't actually show the horns on it, so that might just be gender. But
its ability,
it is a good design.
I think its ability is pretty good. Strong Jaw, I think it does 30% extra damage on biting with.
Yeah, I think it's about 33%. It does extra like priority to like jaw attacks like Crunch, Ice Fang, Bite. They're the only 3 fangs it has access to, but you never know, they might give it like access to Fire Fang, Poison Fang, or Thunder Fang in the new games. They always do stuff like that, so hopefully that will happen. It does retain its Water Dark typing because it was quite a good typing back in the day in Ruby and Sapphire for a Sharpedo. Didn't really need to change it much. Although it does look a bit more like a Steel type now, but they've gave it a Mega, I suppose. It looks a bit like a Steel type. But, yeah, so its stats, it gets a boost in all stats. So, it's kind of annoying in a way because Sharpedo is one of those Pokemon which is just there to, quickly sweep stuff out of the field. It's not really there to stay on for long. Its defense is like 40 or something. I think they go to 50, 60 when it gets a Mega. But it's still not going to be able to take any hits from anything. So, it's not really going to be amazing. Just like bulking hits or anything. So I think this is going to make OU though, because what you can do is I was playing around with the set, like thinking about sets, and what you can do is if you've got a Speed Boost Sharpedo, you can protect it before it megas, and then you get up a Speed Boost, so there's like plus 50 attack, well half your attack, just added on. I mean speed even. And then when you mega, you've just got like an even bigger boost, so you can outspeed like everything on the field. And with that stab and strong jaw, you're going to do massive damage to the opponent. So this thing could make OU.
Okay.
It's going to be a really overpowered mega. So that's my opinion on Mega Sharpedo anyway.
Let's go on to camera. Now, its design. At first, I didn't like its design. Then I seen the gameplay trailer, and I actually really like its design now. I don't know why, it just looks pretty cool with the volcano on its back and stuff. I don't know what the ability Sheer Force does. I don't know if you know what it does, Chris.
Yeah, basically to its what's it called? Like secondary thingies on it. Like secondary effects on moves.
Yeah.
Like for example, like Flamethrower. If you use it, it's got a chance of a burn.
Yeah.
It takes away that burn chance, and it actually adds on 33% extra damage to it. So, say for example, Lava Plume, I think that has a chance of burn, and it's quite powerful. It does like 100 base attack, special attack or something. So it takes away the burn priority off the move, and then basically, if you use the move, it's huge damage, and plus it's stab as well, and the boost you get into special attack in Mega is like making it huge damage on the opponent.
That's actually quite good.
It's not that bad as well because it's defense and special defense like really high, so it can take hits before it dies as well. So I think it's sort of even with Sharpedo, although Sharpedo has that speed boost before it megas as well. So I think Sharpedo's obviously got the advantage on its typing as well. So that's pretty good. And and it's stat boost. So it gets a decrease in speed. That's not really that much of a deal because it's pretty slow.
Yeah.
So it's probably going to get decreased by 10-20 points, and every other stat gets boosted. But I mean, it's not too big for its attack because it's not really known to be an attacker. But it is around its special attack. It's like 5-10 points off, but it's got more access to moves that are special, and its sheer force ability can affect more of its special attacking moves, not just its physical moves. So I think, therefore, that Mega Camerupt is going to be a special attacker instead of a physical attacker.
Yeah.
So moving on to the next Mega then.
Altaria, which is Chris's favourite, I believe.
Yeah.
Because you're going to use it.
I know I just said that about Sharpedo, but this is literally amazing. Like, as soon as this thing got confirmed, I was so happy about it because
the ability is really good.
It's good, but for one move, that's the
well,
problem.
no. It can become really useful for that move, though.
Well, it gets a Dragon Fairy typing from its Dragon Flying, I believe. Yeah, it is. Dragon Flying to Dragon Fairy.
Which would make
everyone
a lot of
wanted
sense,
a Dragon Fairy.
Considering
it does look. It did have access to like Moonblast and Dazzling Gleam in X and Y before it got confirmed.
And look at its friggin' design. It's just full of fluffy clouds. I mean.
I know. And so it gets access to Pixelate, which is turns normal type moves into fairy type moves and gives it a 33% boost. So that means like it has like access to like hyper voice, which is like quite a big base power. It's like 90 or something, and then it's going to boost it, turn it fairy typing, and it's going to destroy other things like dragons and stuff. And because it's got that fairy typing, dragon types are going to be neutral damage onto Altaria, I think. So it's going to lose a dragon weakness there, and it's what's it called? It's stat boost. It gets a special attack and attack boost, as well as a boost to its defense. So I mean, it's not too good with the attack, but I mean, it has got access to Dragon Dance. I mean, I've got a physical and a special set for Altaria, because I want to just mess around with it and Area Mega Ruby and Sapphire when it comes out. But I'm probably going to be using special one more, as it has Hyper Voice, and I can put Cotton Guard on it, so I can get like 3 boosts to my defense. And because it's getting a boost to its defense and its Mega, it's going to probably even out with its special defense, and it's going to be a really bulky Dragon Fairy type.
So, anyway, Salamence. Well, the next 2 pokes, me and Chris don't really like. Don't give us hate for it, because it's our opinion. I mean, you're entitled to your own opinion, and you might not like the megas we like, so, everyone has their own opinion. Don't hate us on it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really like Salamence as it is, because it's just one of those Pokemon which a lot of people like use anyway. It's like a Charizard, like everyone sort of uses it and knows what it is. It's not one of those like underrated Pokemon which gets a Mega. And plus Salamence is already a U anyway, but they've obviously gave it a Mega because people want to use it more and they want to get its name out even more than it already is. So, okay, fine. I mean, it's another Mega. It's fair enough. I don't like it, but I mean, everyone else has their own opinions, I guess.
Dragon
so,
flying.
Dragon flying. It retains its typing. I mean, it's still going to get one-shotted by ice beams and stuff anyway.
Mine got one-shotted by fairy type moves. It was my Silence was pretty crap. I used to use one. Well, now I don't.
Yeah, they could have gave it Dragon Steel typing, but because it looks a bit more of a Steel type now because of that armor it's got on it. But obviously, Game Freak decided to just leave it flying.
It's just the boomerang. Okay.
Yeah. Well, it says its wings collide, fuse together, becoming a single huge crescent-shaped wing. I mean,
yeah. So
its design's all right. It hasn't changed too much.
Because you're a boomerang. How about like we throw you and you don't fucking come back? Nah, I'm only joking.
Right, so its abilities aerialate, which Mega Pinsir has, and it basically does the same as what Altarius does, but it makes it flying type. So basically, you can use like Quick Attack, Hyper Voice, whatever you want to use. It's normal type, and it will change it to flying type, and it will give it a 33% boost. So I mean, it's okay, but I don't think Salamence has access to that many normal type moves that are physical anyway, because. Oh no, is it physical? I don't know if Salamence usually run. I think they usually run special attacking, but I don't really know what sort of things it has access to because I haven't really looked at Salamence because I'm probably not going to be using it in Sapphire anyway.
Okay, let's go on to Metagross.
Hang on.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
And it gets a high boosted defense stat even. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
So, Metagross. Me and Chris also don't like this because its design, I mean, we used to like Metagross, but now it's Mega. Just what they've done with the designers, they've just literally twisted its arms and made it come forward. That's
I mean, when you look at it in battle, it's the back of it's good because it's got like it looks a bit good from the back, but from the front it just sort of looks the same, twisted forward like Connor just said. But I mean, it's not something I'm amazed with, but I mean, it's another Mega, I suppose.
What me and Chris are quite annoyed about is the fact that we don't mind them giving out free shinies and stuff, but we don't, because me and Chris are shiny hunters. Obviously, we spend a lot of time trying to get shinies, and we spent, obviously it takes a lot of time, and they're just giving out one of the hardest Pokemon to get. Well, not one of the hardest, but and they're just giving it a shiny, just randomly, just giving one away. I don't know, obviously that'll make you guys happy, but I mean, I don't know, we just prefer to hunt for them as it feels more rewarding afterwards.
So Metagross is keeping its Steel Psychic typing. I mean, it always was a Steel Psychic type, and I think everyone remembers it by that. So I don't think it would have changed its typing much. And it has the ability Tough Claws, which actually boosts the power of physical attacks by 33%, which is pretty overpowered, I suppose, for Metagross. I think it's got a lot of access to physical moves, which are quite overpowered. I haven't really seen that many played in competitive a lot recently, but I do know they've got quite a lot of access to physical moves.
Mm-hmm.
And it gets a boost to its speed stat, which is it's not amazing. But, I mean, it's getting a boost to its speed, I suppose. Attack, defense, special attack, and special defense. So it gets a boost to everything, but it's HP. Oh yeah, and Yaza Junior, thanks for following us on Twitch. Thanks for soloing the stream. I just got your Gmail. I'm currently not looking at the chat because I'm on the Skype call. But thanks for the follow. So yeah, that's Mega Metagross.
Cool.
Everything but
I don't even know who's watching. It's like I think it's someone we know.
I don't know. Yeah, thanks for the follow. So, moving on to Megalo Bunny.
Okay.
Well,
I didn't even realize.
personally...
Sorry, person. It's Jake. It's Jake. We know Jake.
Oh, is it Jake?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Right.
He found us. I don't know how he found us, but he did. Hi, Jake.
Okay then.
Yeah. So anyway, moving on to.
Right, so Megalo Bunny is it's retaining its normal typing, but it's getting a fighting typing as well, which isn't too bad, I suppose. And it's only weak to like fighting, psychic, flying, I believe. So it's not too bad. And it's getting the ability Scrappy, which normal and fighting type moves are able to hit ghost type Pokemon. So, I mean, it's quite good, I suppose, because that means you can't just switch in and take any hits from Lopunny. Still going to be able to hit through them, probably one shot most things like Gengar.
It's designed though.
Yeah, its design's changed a lot.
It's changed a lot, but I still don't like it. I don't know why.
It looks more like a fighting type sort of thing now. Though. That's what they sort
I prefer its design to. I mean, it's not as lazy as other designs, such as Metagross. I mean, I do like Metagross as a Pokemon, but I think its Mega was just a bit lazy, to be fair.
Yeah, and it's got a boosted attack and speed stat, which is good for Lopunny because it's obviously getting physical moves and speed type moves, or speed moves anyway. Well, not speed moves. It's got like a high speed stat anyway, so it's gonna be able to hit like a lot of things pretty hard.
I mean, we've got another watcher. I don't know who it is.
Yeah.
That's
so
cool.
Megalo Bunny is quite good, I guess.
Thank you,
I
other
don't
watcher. So anyway, Glade.
Mega Glade. Well, I like Mega Glade because it's kind of confirming a lot of stuff. Mega God of War obviously got one, and Mega Glade didn't get one last year in X and Y.
Oh.
For Gen 6. And,
like, I didn't used to like the design up until this day. Like, I never knew it looked like that. I thought it just had the cape and the arms. But its head.
That's what, it looks pretty beast now.
I still don't really like the cape, but I mean, its arms and its head
the cape
looks pretty cool.
Sure. But
Mega Glade.
Yeah, it's kind of confirming quite a lot because obviously God of War last gen got one, but Glade didn't. It just sort of got like neglected. But obviously this remake, they've obviously thought about it and they have gave it its Mega at last. So its design's pretty good, but it's confirmed quite a lot because obviously Mega Slowbro is getting one, but obviously Slow King has it's in the same evolution chain.
Mm-hmm.
So it's sort of confirming maybe a Mega Slow King next year if they don't do it this year. But it could happen. So that's just my opinion, maybe.
Inner Focus,
yeah,
pretty bad ability.
I do like Inner Focus. Protects the Pokemon from flinching. So I think everyone's gonna know what that ability is in the new game when you competitive battling because
I think
no one's gonna use rock slide on it.
No, I think
It's just gonna be.
I think Mega Glade's actually gonna not be used much due to its ability, which is quite a shame because its ability's let it down a bit there because it can't. It can still be used in competitive battling due to its obviously stat
Yeah.
boosts and stuff, but I mean its ability kind of lets it down a bit.
Yeah, it's retained its typing of psychic fighting, which everyone knew it was. I sort of believed it might have been a fighting fairy type, which would have been quite interesting. But obviously, Game Freak just tried to keep it simple and keep it psychic fighting like it was anyway. And its boosts, it gets an attack and speed boost, so that's good for Mega Glade.
Four people are watching. Woo! Sorry.
Okay, the hype.
Uh,
Anyway, its defense is pretty high usually. Anyway, I believe, or its special defense, one or the other. But yeah, it's not a bad boost there at all, and it's got access to like close combat, psycho cut, other things like that, which are quite high stat power to other Pokemon. So yeah, that's Mega Glade.
I don't know. I
Make it odd,
really wasn't expecting this.
Yeah, this was like one of the. This is the first Gen 5 Mega that was ever revealed. So this sort of people sort of used this as like a ticket to other Megas. Like people didn't really care about Mega Ordinary. They sort of just saw it and they're like, yes,
I mean,
Gen 5 Megas are confirmed.
Its design, I mean, I think it's quite. I think it's good design because they've changed it quite a bit there.
It used to just be kind of plain, like just pink. It was just one of those Pokemon to just fill in.
Plus, it looks more
in the
fairy.
anime. Yeah, it looks more fairy now. Like I believe in the anime, they just sort of put it in the Pokemon Center and they just sort of like
shoved it in there.
Pokemon. Yeah, it was just like basically another Nurse Joy, but it's pretty shit to be fair.
One of those forgotten Pokemon.
Yeah.
Just remember.
So it's getting a normal fairy now, obviously. So that's quite a good typing, I suppose. First normal fairy typing, I believe. And it has access to healer, which I believe heals status conditions.
Yeah.
I think there's like a 30% chance of healing status conditions if you switch out, I believe.
Which isn't that bad.
It's not too bad, I suppose.
Well, it'll be bad for you because you have really bad luck with percentage type things. Like, I mean, well, say for example, say if I use a I'm trying to think of a move.
Scold.
Yeah, say if I use a Scold, which I use on my Militic.
I'll always get burnt.
Not always, but I'd most likely get the burn on Chris than a random person online, because Chris is he's just really unlucky when it comes to things like battles. I don't know why, but his luck's terrible.
Yeah, so this like Mega Slavery got confirmed on a Korean website by accident. They weren't even supposed to confirm this Mega. Sort of accidentally got confirmed, so we got more Megas a bit earlier. And it's got a boosted defense and special defense stat. So this thing is going to be quite a supportive Pokemon to help out other Pokemon on your team, and it's going to be used as quite a big wall as well. So that's quite a good Pokemon, I suppose. It might get a lot more use out of Oraz, but I'm not entirely too sure yet. So now moving on to the just the why Mega. Why did it happen?
Yeah.
So. Right, so
the answer.
They revealed the answer.
Me and Chris are gonna have a big rant now. Okay. So go on. You start off the rant.
Right, so they revealed the answer back in like January or something, and they didn't even. It wasn't released anywhere. Like we were just sort of sitting there. It was like, oh yeah, stay tuned and you'll get the answer soon. And we just sort of like staying tuned. It was like July time, and we were like, oh yes, it's coming out. And then it only got confirmed for Japan, and only quite recently it got confirmed for the UK and America. But for us, it's only coming out like 6th of November or something. But for some reason, halfway through this year, Mega the answer. Like, okay, Game Freak, what were you thinking? It's not even out yet. What are you thinking?
Yeah,
but they still did it.
What's even I don't know. It's just annoying because they've made a film off it. They decided to reveal a Mega for it when it hasn't even been released yet in our country. I know it's been released in Japan, but still they released the Mega way too early. Was it even out in Japan when they released them? When they revealed the Mega for it?
I don't even think it was. No.
I mean, it's just one of those Pokemon. Pokemon that the Pokemon company actually decide to just bum off. Like, by bum off we mean I don't even know, just are addicted to it. For example, Pikachu, they just Pikachu. I mean, look at Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. I mean, they've gave Pikachu different cosplay things with different moves, just because it's
Yeah,
Pikachu.
they should have at least gave it to some other Pokemon, not just Pikachu.
Another one is Charizard. I know Charizard is like most people's first starter, and that's why it's the favourite Pokemon, because obviously it brings back nostalgia and stuff. But I mean, it was a bit unfair to give that an X Mega and a Y Mega, and why not Blastoise and Venusaur? I mean, it was kind of pointless, really.
I think they just did it because they know it was the most known starter Pokemon that was picked back in the day in the older games. I think that's probably why. But Deontay is going to retain its Rock Fairy typing. And like Mega Sableye, it's getting Magic Bounce, so
It's pretty good.
it's just bouncing back Will-O-Wisps, T-Waves, things like that. It can't affect it.
I'd rather use
Toxic.
Sableye than Diancie, though.
Yeah, because the thing is with Deontay, it's getting a huge boost to its speed, as well as boosts to its attack and special attack.
Was it
But
speed
it's
good anyway?
No, it was usually just used as a wall. Like Deontay's defense and special defense were huge. It was like,
See, that's a bit
oh,
silly.
and Decent 0078, thanks for following us on the stream.
Thank you.
Thanks for that, man. So yeah, it's usually used as like a defensive and special defensive wall. But when it gets its Mega, it gets a reduction to its defense and special defense. So that sort of just blows what this whole thing was for anyway. So I think now we're just going to go ahead and discuss what sort of Megas we want to actually see in this game.
I'll start off because I want to see Mega Milotic personally. Now, this is because I use it a lot in competitive battle. This is like the main star of my team, is the Mega Milotic. Obviously, yes, I won't use it in every single battle, but I'll use it in most because I like the moveset I've got for it, and it's just a genuinely good bulky Pokemon for competitive battling. And if it did get a Mega, I'd like to see it either get a boost in special attack or special defense and defense, because those are the things I need the most, because I only use special attacking moves on it, so I don't really need attack. And its speed, well, I mean, I don't even know what space speed is anyway, but I think it's like medium.
It's not too big.
No, I think it's medium.
It's usually the wall.
But I think they need to decrease the attack and give a boost to either its special attack, special defense, or defense. So what would you like to see, Chris?
Well, following on from that, I want to see a Mega Wolverine, because it's like one of my favourite Pokemon. Like I like Seals and Walruses and stuff, like when I was a kid. But basically, I mean, it's not amazing. I'm pretty sure it's like NU. I've tried to run sets of it, but there's not really that many access to moves it has. Like, it's got like Encore, which you can sort of stall people out with, I suppose. You can have Thick Fat, so it's got that reduction of fire and ice type moves, but it's not exactly going to affect it too much anyway, because it's like sort of resisted ice and fire's neutral, so it's not really doing too much to it. But I guess I see why it's got Thick Fat, because it's a walrus and it's fat as shit. But
time to lay off the
but if it got a Mega, it should get more access to more moves. I mean, it's got like Sheer, Cold, Fissure, Belly Drum. It actually has access to Belly Drum, but I mean, it's not really too amazing, because once you get the HP down, it's not really anything.
Or an attacker?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a special attacker.
Yeah.
So if it got a Mega, it would have to have a boost to its defense, special defense, get a bit more bulk than it has, and a bit of a boost to its special attack as well, with some new access to some new moves. And I don't really mind its Thick Fat ability, I suppose. It's not too bad. It's alright for a walrus, obviously.
Yeah. So let's talk about one more we'd like to see, and I think we both would agree on it. I think this, so we've done one for me, done one for Chris, and this is like one we both agree on it. Do you think Mega Torkoal would...
Yeah, Mega Torkoal, I really need some Mega. Like, sort of one of those Pokemon which is like...
Forgotten.
It looks like it's supposed to evolve, or it's supposed to have a pre-evolution. Kind of just like show like a picture on Google Images of it, just to people to understand what it is, in case people don't know. I'm pretty sure everyone knows what Torkoal is, but
Yeah.
It's like a Pokemon, which has like
It
it's
just
I
it just
actually thought it was.
needs another evolution. It just needs to be there. Like it doesn't feel right without it.
Yeah, it doesn't have access to like anything really. It's pretty poor in its stats, and I actually thought it was a fire rock type, but it's not. It's actually just a fire type.
So if it did get a
So
mega, it needs to get the fire rock type, and I think its design would have more clouds around its like legs.
and it needs a top hat and a monocle.
Yeah, me and
So
Chris like Pokemon with top hats and monocles. So
yeah, it'd
yeah.
be pretty awesome. I saw a picture on Google Images,
Oh,
but
we got 4 viewers again. Thanks everyone
yeah,
for yeah for all the
yeah,
views
guys, we're
and
probably going to be
follows.
ending this stream soon because it's around 10:30 for us, and we've got school tomorrow. But if you do want to see more streaming from us, follow the stream, and then you'll keep up to date with when we're streaming,
Yeah, we
and
also
it
have a
helps us
YouTube
out.
channel called ConanCri Shinies. This is where we find shinies and we do some live well, not live battles. We just do some battles, and
Yeah,
we
we
do
are doing
some
live battles soon. Yeah.
commentary over them. Also, we will be uploading this to our channel, so if you want to see the whole stream and you missed the first half and you want to see us discuss more megas, then it's going to be up on our YouTube channel around tomorrow or Saturday.
Yeah, we should be putting it in the Twitch description or whatever.
So now,
And yeah, be sure to check out our Twitter as well, which is ConanCri, just ConanCri.
now we're
No
just going to
shinies in it.
quickly discuss what we're going to be doing in November. So it comes out on the 28th for us because we live in the UK, which kind of sucks because yeah, obviously we get it a week later, and it's going to be hard not to watch stuff on YouTube. But what's going to happen is Chris is going to come around my house on a release date, and we're going to record a bunch of stuff for it and upload it to YouTube, and hopefully you guys will enjoy. We will try and live stream it. If you guys would like us to live stream it, just let us know if you want us to live stream it. But yeah, in November, also on the 2nd of November, it's Chris's birthday, and on the 9th of November, it's my birthday, so, you know, a week's different. Yeah,
Yeah,
weeks.
and on some other date, we've got a concert and stuff, and it's
Yeah.
going to be a really good, exciting month.
Yeah,
And
so that month's going to be exciting. 2 birthdays, well, both of our birthdays, a concert, and, of course, the release date for this beautiful game.
yeah, and obviously there's going to be more megas being revealed over the next course of a few months or so, or weeks. I think we've pretty much covered everything that we wanted to cover tonight. Thank you guys for watching our stream. This will be going on our YouTube if you do want to see any of the other discussions like Connor just mentioned.
Yeah.
So yeah, until next time, guys, it's been Cree.
And it's been
And Con. And it's ConanCri.
Yeah.
We should have got it the wrong way around there. Anyway, guys.
It doesn't matter. I'm just going to leave this on for like another 30 seconds because it has a 30-second delay, just in case. So, you know.
Yeah, so we'll speak to you guys next time if we're still streaming this right now.
Yeah. So, yeah, this is going off in like 30 seconds.
Yeah, thanks you guys. If you can
Thank
still
you
hear
very
us.
much. We really
for following
appreciate
us,
all
man.
the support you've been giving us, and we really like doing this, and hopefully we would love to do it in the future for you guys a lot. So yeah, just leaving it on for another just awkwardly leaving it on. It's just awkwardly on. I don't know how long to leave it for.
Just end it now. Just end it now. That's been enough.
Yeah, okay.
That was pretty good.
Hold on, I haven't ended it.
Oh.
Ended. Now I need to end the fraps.